Nick Nurse's future in Toronto has been a subject of speculation lately, and multiple reports this week suggest that there has been some league-wide chatter about Nurse's condition. When asked about these rumors Friday, TSN.ca's Josh Lewenberg wrote that the Raptors head coach could have poured cold water on them, but his response was simply adding more fuel. "I think we will evaluate everything when this season is over," Nurse told reporters. Nurse has been head coach at Toronto since 2018, and before that he was an assistant with the team for 5 years under Dwane Casey. It was Raptors' most successful decade since he entered the NBA 1995, and Nurse was instrumental that success, leading team to its first championship 2019, and a record 224-161 5 games seasons, but the last 3 years have been more ups and downs than the first two. Toronto were just 27-45 in 2020-21 season. At the time this seemed like a diversion as team had to play their home game in Tampa due to COVID-19. After a streak of 48 wins in 2021-22, this season has also been an overwhelming one. The Raptors currently sit below .500 with just 5 games to play, leading to speculation about Nurse's future. The Nurse's contract expires after 2,324 season, and sources familiar with the situation tell Lewenberg that 55-year-old does not want to go into next season as a lame duck coach. So, assuming he wants to continue coaching in Toronto, he will seek an extension this spring. That means the Raptors have to make a decision about Nurse's future this year, one way or another. While Lewenberg writes that both aspects, keeping Nurse or making a change, seem reasonable right now, Koreen of The Athletic says a coaching change is more likely than not. The future of determining Nurse will be just one part of a big season for the Raptors, with Fred VanVleet, Jakob Poeltl and Trent Jr. also facing a potential free agent. Ime Udoka has been associated with the Raptors as a possible target if they leave Nurse. As Koreen points out, Udoka was interviewed for the team's head coaching position in 2018, and was associated with Basketball Without Borders, who worked closely with Masai Ujiri's African Giants initiative. Of course, off-field incident that ended Udoka's tenure in Boston would be a complicating factor for the Raptors or any team interested in chasing former Celtics head coach. The Nurse, meanwhile, is linked to Houston, where head coach Stephen Silas is not key to returning next season. Before joining Raptors, Nurse coached the Rockets' G League members, Rio Grande Valley Vipers, from 2011 to 13.